They're just boobs. You know, it's not, and they can make them. It's not like you're not ever gonna have them. They make them and they put them right back on. My mother passed away when I was 12 from breast cancer. So she was premenopausal. She was 39 when she passed away. As I got older, same problem, very dense, had mammograms, and I had these lumps. They weren't full of cysts. They weren't full of fluid or anything like that. They were just masses. So I constantly had needle biopsies, lumpectomies, mammograms, ultrasounds, and I just said, we were starting to call them frankenboobies. So I just said, you know, there's got to be some way to get rid of them, to not have to worry about it. It's like a ticking time bomb. I'm just waiting for something to happen. But then once I had her, that cinched it. I didn't want my daughter to have memories that I had. I'm youngest of 4, so what I remember is the tragic stuff, the ending, the chemo, the radiation, all that. It's terrible because that's the memories that replace everything else. And I don't want my daughter to have that. If I can prevent that, take them, you know. My first surgery was with Dr. Emerson and Dr. Ashroff. And they have an incision from here to here and here to here. And it's not normal. Normally they do it straight across. And they do it, they did it that way so they call it the nipple sparing, so they could save as much tissue as I had. She removed everything that needed to be removed, and I had expanders put in, or temporary ones put in, so that when I went home, I had to come back and have the final procedure done. Even though I was negative for BRCA and I still went forward, was because I had done so much research, and I have doctors in my family, that there are going to be so many more genes they're going to come up with. These are just, you know, what they're starting off with. And I'm not going to wait until they have, okay, well, we've got 6 more, we're going to do this. It was pointless to me to say, okay, well, we'll wait and see what the next round they're going to find to test, some more genes to link to it or something, and because it's just going to continue to advance. So my sisters, they'd rather just stick their head in and not deal with it. So I just said, you know, but they were supportive. You know, one of them is in Colorado, and she was in Africa at the time and couldn't come and help me, but the other one came. My mom's mom came and helped, and it was so temporary, you know, the couple of weeks of the pain that you're in for the lifetime of not having to worry about it. It was the best choice I've ever made, and I'd do it over and over again if I was ever asked. I mean, I don't have any second thoughts about it whatsoever.